Now get ready for the Andromedans. My dear friend Isabella Greene tunes into all kinds of different star races. But for today's experience, she's going to bring through the Andromedans and see what they have to share for us, special for this group today. So let's give it up for Isabella Greene.
All right, guys. So I don't channel publicly very often. I do channel in sessions, but that's an intimate experience. Here, my adrenaline is a little up. And once we start, you will observe that my body might do all kinds of things because I have not practiced enough to keep it steady in one place. It also might take me a moment to get into it. But for all of us, first of all, I want to mention that in my nightly practice at 3 a.m. yesterday, I received the connection. So the connection is on. We are good to go today. And we're not only going to receive the words, because the words are just up to my own mind and the limitations of my language barriers. But as for the transmission itself, it is more energetic than it is in words. So for us to all get on the same page and to receive the transmission properly, let us prepare our vessels a little bit. I know you all just came back from your journeys or your break or different other experiences. And so right now, let's go ahead and get a little bit ready. Just going to take a few breaths together. Let's go ahead and close our eyes and deep breath in. Letting go of everything that is on your mind, everything that might be happening in your life, everything that just took place during the break. Let's just leave it all outside of this room and outside of the energy of this transmission. Deep breath in. Feel in your body, feeling really heavy in your body, allowing the body to feel relaxed and the mind to be quiet while we are inviting the higher consciousness from the Andromeda galaxy to come in and grace us with their guidance. One more deep breath. I will keep my eyes closed. You don't have to. But here we go. I am now inviting the transmission.
You're invited to come to Sedona, not just for my Sedona Ascension Retreat, where you will experience enlightenment, inspiration, and empowerment. Come to Sedona for the magnificent Red Rocks.
Welcome to the Sedona Ascension Retreat. We are here in unity, community. That's what this event is all about. Is gathering like-minded souls, the children of love and light, to come together as a powerful force for creating heaven on earth, for creating more peace and unity and harmony, in love with one another.
We anchor to a higher galactic energy.
An emergence of heart-centered consciousness.
Allow the spiraling vortex of Sedona to raise your vibration.
Dear ones, we are the Andromedans. We live within the area of space that the human race named the Andromeda Galaxy. From your perspective, we are the light beings, although we are quite capable of playing with energy to create the silhouette of our being so that you, within your inner gaze, can observe us. Things might seem to be unfolding on your planet a bit slower than what you prefer. We are speaking about the evolution of consciousness, the process that you call ascension. From our vantage point, we want to assure you that from all the worlds that we are aware of that are on the same level of development as Earth plane, Earth is quite ahead of the game. You are indeed on an expedited trajectory. There are two timelines on your planet that are unfolding simultaneously. One is the timeline of organic evolution for the human consciousness, and the other is the non-organic timeline associated with artificial intelligence. Although things might seem unavoidable within this simulated reality of yours, we would like to bring you some good news. Even the most masterfully generated simulations, such as what you have running on your planet, has loopholes that could be either found or created through the enlightened consciousness of each one of you. You have come into your reality with the fail-safe mechanism that can protect you from the seeming inevitability of the lower artificial timeline, as it is built right within your essence and also your biological body vehicle. We are speaking about the power of the human heart. You have heard a million times by now the words about connecting to your heart and following the heart and on, but we encourage you to revive the true meaning of these words, as this is the access point into the God's kingdom, which is indeed within you. Each one of you individually can access the state of being and the state of consciousness that your heart fully supports. Your heart channel connects you to everything that you are outside of this reality, where just the minuscule part of what you truly are is having a little human experience. Truth is not easily found on your planet. This goes all across the board, but you have the built-in mechanism to tell you what is false and what is true. The heart connection, your own self to your own heart channel, can assist you to make the choices that will benefit your journey and also benefit the bigger picture. As the artificial timeline, that is the non-organic development of the human future, is very much counting on plugging all of you into what you call the hive mind. But dear ones, there's no such thing as the hive heart. Truly, the time has come for you to embody the idea that you are the creators of your experience. Your reality is very much in response to what it is that you focus your attention on. Attention, indeed, is the currency, the only true currency on your planet, that all the forces aware of this fact fight for day and night. Where you direct your attention determines your reality and your state of being. There are masters on your planet, not only the ones that you call the ascended masters and the ancestors, but also the ones living amongst you in the present day that have developed the ability to influence matter through connecting with spirit, as everything in all the realities has the spirit blueprint first. When you are able to connect to this blueprint and influence it with your elevated consciousness, the physicalization of that blueprint will present in a very different way than if it rather than what was originally intended. So, dear ones, take the creation of your reality into your own hands, mastering the mind, your emotions, your focused attention, your thinking and your speech will take you there. And all that's required is for you to dedicate time within your busy life to do just that. It is a skill, same as everything else that you learn on this planet. And there are many of those who are already masters of this skill, and their reality is very different from the reality of their neighbors and friends. This does not mean that you disconnect from the rest of the world. This means that you can create a reality within your reality, something like a bubble of your own state of being, and all of the external manifestations that match that to the T. Be inspired by this creative process and the outcome of such, and then carry that into the world. You will be an inspiration to those who are still wobbling in their belief that their state of being is influencing what it is that they are experiencing. This is why Earth is ahead of the game. There are quite a few of you who have achieved this objective, and the more of you that come onto this timeline, the more your reality is going to change. So, dear ones, the name of the game is take your power back. We're well aware that you have been conditioned into losing the sight of your power from the very get-go, from the very early experiences of childhood overpowered by your parents and then schools and then institutions. But the time has come to come out of the victim mentality in any way, shape, or form, and to take yourself into the whole next level. If you have never experienced the state of empowerment, imagining and visualizing it might be a bit challenging for you, and thus you turn around and want to blame everything around you for where you're at right now. But when you take your power back, you observe that there is nothing at all that can influence your state of being, as the external reality is quite literally a holographic projection of what it is that you are living within your inner kingdom. Much change is upon you on your planet. You're well aware of that. There are changes that will take place in every system within your reality. This will present as utter chaos, but as we all well know, the chaos is the precursor of change. So be that stable core, be that center connected to the heart's higher knowing within the reality of chaos, and you will float through it with ease and grace, and will carry many others with you who will follow in your steps. This is how you change your reality. The ability to influence matter through addressing the spiritual blueprint of the physicality of your experience will literally assist you to make your medical system obsolete. Everything within your reality will change. The movement towards freedom is another parallel concept that is now being implemented, and the human mind is growing into not only individual freedom that comes with taking your power back, but also freedom on the level of countries. You will observe much change all around you in the world, where countries shake off the control mechanisms that were applied onto them for decades, and step into their own sovereignty. That is the macro reflecting the micro being your own drive towards freedom, while the countries are reflecting that right back to you. Your own country, the famous, the all-powerful United States of America, is to undergo a major transformation in all of its systems. You might call this process the process of a rebirth. This is one of the potentials that we are able to observe, and this might bring not only the changes in all systems, economic, financial, medical, system of transportation, energy, but also territorial changes are a potential for this country over the next few years. You might observe this from the perspective of devastation, discomfort, and chaos, or you might observe this from the perspective of centered core, where you are well aware that things are on the right track and what you choose to experience within your own individual life protects you from the turbulence that might occur for others, trying to lead those who are not ready to hop onto the higher timeline in that direction is a futile cause. So surround yourselves by those who are on the same timeline, on the same level of consciousness as yourself, and this will make sure that everything flows with ease and grace for you and everyone involved. There are those who have deliberately chosen to join the lower timeline over the last 2 years, and you are well aware of what we are referring to. Those might experience the consequences that you will not. In conclusion, we want to bring to you the direction of this flow of consciousness that you are to face over the next couple of years. A reality turning upside down, or perhaps the right side up for a change, and the expansion of personal and global freedom and the ability to own the power that is your birthright, the power of being the creator of your experience, regardless of what is happening all around you. We observe you with great love as our function throughout centuries and centuries of your time has been the wisdom keeping and assistance to developing worlds. You have the potential to move forward in your evolution with joy, with excitement, with ease, and great power. What a wonderful opportunity to bring you this transmission today, on the day when the celestial mind of your sun is directly communicating with the celestial mind of your planet, and thus the upgrade symptoms for all. We are in gratitude and great love for you, dear ones, for playing within this human experience. We will see you next time. Wow, it's dark out here. And the body's crying. Thank you.
You're invited to come to Sedona, not just for my Sedona Ascension Retreat, where you will experience enlightenment, inspiration, and empowerment. Come to Sedona for the magnificent Red Rocks.
Welcome to the Sedona Ascension Retreat. We are here in Unity Community. That's what this event is all about, is gathering like-minded souls, the children of love and light, to come together as a powerful force for creating heaven on earth. for creating more peace and unity and harmony, in love with one another.
We anchor to a higher galactic energy.
An emergence of heart-centered consciousness.
Allow the spiraling vortex of Sedona to raise your vibration